What are your plans and how are you celebrating the Valentine's Day with your family, friends, and your lover? Becca Solutions, in collaboration with Sammy Flex TV, has done it again. It is the Vows Day special in Dubai with Sammy Flex. Coming this 9 to 16th of February 2023. Miniaba, with a lot of experience on the desert safari, Dubai Free, Atlantic's Water Park, Dubai City Tour, party in the club, and the yacht party. Now for you, yes, also the romantic dinner party. So package winning yeah, 13,000 Ghana cedis. So person new will be each dime back one. Nasa one kwana person would die at 14,500 Ghana cedi. Pick your phone, call us and book us now on 0243 514 732 or +971 559 494 061. Habibi, have fun with love.
Me did young antechua and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bushing for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye mapim. Tap send. Intienne also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka come a bushing for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Story number 2 is about another hit maker of old called Tic Tac. Then he was called Tic Tac then, but now the friend Tic. The entire way tack na from the that mission mabizan say na maybe a chom na a Tic Tac. Other than tack na from na Tic na kwa. We will get the explanation. He was part of the artists organizers of Ghana Music Awards UK. Eto nsafra e call UK so omo ko perform Hajia foreign so ka hono so ko perform bi na take a bedru Hajia nyamte nka e bompies nyame enhwe no ba owo bia no fa ne meka hensa ka se amen aha na take edru landing no before be show no and I say okay he wants to create some memories in the minds of the people entino no dey obe create bibi e dia kind of performance ne ho. And on this platform I can say if you are an artist sometimes and it might be in addition to your performance on the stage goes a long way to leave lasting memories in the minds of the people who came to enjoy your act. Alright, so that was what you saw, very beautiful, powered by Ghana Music Awards UK organizers and Tic. So let me tell you how it happened. It is so send a video ni boy no. A bra MC na or host show no Black Boy and a Easy Baby. My boss said, ladies and gentlemen, are you now ready for the next act? Coming all the way from Ghana, he's giving us 8 songs, including Philomena Kwetinge. Make some noise for Take. And the aeroplane started to at the aeroplane there were 2 over your day banner. Send you see no Ruru Musana na. And Tibabi Orion, that was the venue and the award show. So the impression is that your body this is here in our 2 helicopter. Every baby ona no their berra auditorium nimu alba bepe for me. And I'm asking that some of these things, what do they act to the performance of artists? And I want Mr. Na to start this for me. Mr. Na, let's start away.
That's it. Ubeka back in the day, Chris Hatton.
He
had a similar stance.
Some Ghana Music Awards.
Yes.
Okay.
Otimrika Dinam Oxford Streets. My Crawford Cratch no vim no work quite so baby.
Yeah.
Obedru na kind of boxer shorts and or the stage no so papa, you know. So some of these things are very exciting to see. You know, and I think it all falls within the creative space. Like you rightly said, what memories are you leaving in the minds of people? You know, props like this are very, very important.
Okay.
You know, as opposed to artist yabo dina na dem udina stage, you know, and you'll be able to me aye. Uba 2 5 minutes be now call baby. One year you just become like one of the items. You know, now line up so and Crawford does. And what are you doing? You know, we just spoke about branding.
Yeah.
What are you doing to enhance your brand positioning? As I said, so that at the time you leave stage, people will go like, we want more. You know, so stunts like this are very, 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 very important. What's this gentleman's name? This Nigerian Benna Boy.
Yeah.
And also this space shuttle airdrop or baby.
Yeah.
You know, all these things add up. And I wish say a lot more creativity can come with some of these things. The day Obo appeared in a pot. You know, burning pot on stage.
All right, so on the stage now, as my producers are showing you, was when Tick a free a helicopter ni mana chopper ni AC, you know, original stage autonomous. So if you realized, atare na eshe na no dey teach up on him no, and no one or the original stage. So the impression is that Charlie will see free chopper ni mana helicopter ni mana original stage all performing. That was the venue. And thanks, guys.
Me, as a creative person, I will even imagine say, Obi Krabe to make creative space. I'll share space suit. As I said, me more be concept no. Oh yeah, contact me.
Now we're executive man.
Yeah, executive papa.
Okay.
You know, you can come like you're in space. Near board, you what pick corner from space. As I say, not just say. Unam rooms and Bana Chese space shuttle na Ebelandina na Chese row. I
think Benna Boy did that.
Something like that. Something. And see, bibi sana in the minds of the artist, no, you can never be forgotten. As opposed to the guy who just appeared on stage and just sang his song raw like that and left.
Held his balls.
I know they obiawe to me. I mean, we're all there to sing, basically. Just like Ojokin mentioned earlier, we're all selling tomatoes. What makes your tomato different from my tomato? What I say, a part of the branding, and it's very, very. I give a big ups to Take for pulling this off. You know, some of the times the technical bit. You know, the technicalities behind the one shot.
It's me feeling.
A baby too. You know.
Yeah.
But it's also very important. Like I mentioned earlier, say branding is a deliberate thing. And say, if this is what you want to do, make sure say go hard
and do it well.
But
let me ask this follow up. Are organizers in Ghana always willing and in a position to collaborate with artists to achieve some of these things?
Masa.
Because meaning artist to be now also performing a big award scheme or Ghana has. And I'll catch a award organizer and so a person creative be like an atmosphere. Na your body there out of the atmosphere of free movie. The organizer said the person you need a bit me name when Bema say they couldn't do it for him. And the artist no one performing even on the day. Well, until like take the effort. I'm sure organizers of Ghana Music Awards UK might have spent something to get this done.
Yes.
Are most of our event organizers ready to pat out some CDs for artists to do some of these things?
Okay, let me answer this
because
question.
all the time, no, when we are talking about some of these things, you blame artists, no, they are not being creative, they are not doing this, they are not doing that. But event organizer now, what for artists no show no? Are they ready to collaborate? If as artists nika say okay, buy me pay motorbikes 3. And a Sammy Nongbo, me pay BM now brum at the aba. Ubet me mammy. Obako high no, Befes a baba additional cost to him.
That's right. Okay, let me answer it this way.
Okay.
Still back to my earlier position, say branding is a deliberate thing. When you follow organizers to do this for you, they may not do it. But what brand in here will know? What person will create that experience? What you did for no? You must be prepared to spend an extra amount, go an extra length, an extra mile to create that thing for yourself. All you need to do, say, is okay, as part of my performance, no, Yamao say, you're performing within 20 minutes. So when you crawl for no, you sit down and design, say within the 20 minutes, no, can this be feasible? Okay. Can I work this thing out? Can I pull this thing off within the 20-minute time allotted to me? What I say? You need to figure that out.
Okay.
It shouldn't be a burden on the organizers. Already they have stuff to think about.
Okay.
What I say? I remember I had a show with Miss Squad B some time back. Now we designed the whole show in a story form. We had time to perform. Like we were performing, different bands were performing.
Okay.
We had time to perform. We had our time about 25 minutes or so to be on stage. Now this is what I did. We designed the whole performance like a story. But MC was going to mention song after song. Oh, okay, they are finished this song. They are going to mention this song. And we realized that
okay.
And behind the scenes, to make who MC, and I make a change and say, you know what? We have a design that we're coming to play with. And she should just introduce us.
Okay.
And that's all we did.
More from one after the
More
other.
from one after the other. That's all we did. And so when we got on stage, we just presented our package, and it was
splendid,
beautiful. What I say? So some of these things, it should be an in-house thing.
Okay.
Yamao 20 minutes, Yamao 30 minutes. Whatever you choose to do within that space, and your organizer no ask him, because you are coming to create an experience for your people.
So artists should invest in
your craft.
I see.
Yes.
Thank you, Mikina, aka Michael. Now let me go on to Abbas. Abbas, what are you adding to this?
Well, stagecraft is a showmanship, and everybody needs to know in this business, one of the selling points is to be a craftsman.
Okay.
I say, I'm trying to say, who here be like, how will I say it in Pure you are weaving something.
Okay.
Anansi, enyamre, edi weave, all really baby, you get it. Onyamre, all put it parts of it together. At least the artist, almost once in a while now. Say no onyamre,
okay.
It takes time. It takes energy, and that's how you can craft your brand.
Okay.
And ensure that at every point in time, you are the go-to person. Sometimes you may think you need to do a lot, you may think you need to spend a lot. But one of the things you need to do a lot, which will result into a lot of good result for you and a brand recall for you, is thinking a lot around whatever has been given to you within the allocated time. Don't forget, the entire show is also a time, and it's a project being run.
Yeah.
Minim akaya hu ewo Ghana ha say ye bo show normally akache obi say be start at this time. Ye be at this time. But e be shock you time near see e be no start time crowd here start show. Do you get it?
Yeah.
And now will be 5 minutes was stage anybody here 20 minutes. Brother, craftsmanship have certain steps. You need to even be able to script whatever you are coming to do on stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one. Then you also need to rehearse it. Then you also be able to cue everybody in line.
Exactly.
Then you perform it. That's a question about
Sammy.
all your idea way. From the time now, just starting bo idea no, any time no bar stage no. How was the crowd reaction?
In fact, if I'll be very honest,
Please be.
there were some technical challenges at the time. Your ball video, no, at the time not over. No. There were a little kind of technical challenges, but the audience, they were wild with it. Say, oh, you bought TikTok din and I bought TikTok din. Obebano, hey, helicopter being a number me. They were wild with it, but execution. And I've seen a comment from Emeka Okpara, who is also a production person, and he says, "Plus, I mean, I think the idea is nice, but my problem is the transition.
Yeah.
Take drops from the chopper daytime and enter the auditorium at night.
So when I saw it, I was like,
and then,
okay.
Where was the chopper landed? Far from the auditorium, or was the chopper landed far from the auditorium? And that was the transition. Emeka Okpara, so thanks, Emeka.
You get me? When I saw the production, that was my first cue. I was like,
okay.
Because you need to also consider those things.
Yeah.
Look, Makasio, his production.
Yeah. The last show boy.
Yes. He came with a caterpillar. It's the same thing. The only different thing is that he came with a real caterpillar in real time and entertained the people on the caterpillar and got to stage. You came on a chopper. You need to watch the transition. You see, also hanging, you see, when the wow factor also delayed too much, it's also dropped the perception. So as a performer, you need to understand all this stage of angle. You see, that also doesn't leave only the performer. It brings all of us into play. As Mr. Nakano. So what was the arrangement with the organizers? Investments. You see, investment is not just only paying something, but also what is your team bringing on board. Don't forget, as an organizer, I'm dealing with different talents, and I need to be able to script or produce all of you on the same straight line. So you are telling me that I should come and think for you alone. That may even draw my willingness to do that kind of production now person. Imagine I'm doing a production.
But you also want your concept to look beautiful.
No, I want my concept to look beautiful. But two, I want my concept to seem seamless. And I also want my bedding to be minimal. So imagine I have a team of 20 and I'm supposed to do a stunt on a stage. 3 music award. You need to pump water. You need to hold the mic. You need to do this. That is the organizer's golden moment. The organizers say this is our golden moment. So they will use all their 5 hours, 6 hours, and rehearse over days for that golden moment. That's their selling point for their project.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So the remaining, if you notice, that year, that was the thing. That was the issue for them. Both the artists and the organizers. When the organizers came later, they came to let us know that is their golden moment. They scripted it. So they actually put input or scripted another performer into that. When the performer refused, they look for another performer that they think would best fit, and it will help that performer. So in selling it to the performer, they say, Charlie Jack, this and this will be your benefit. So how do an artist who have an idea that will benefit him or her sell it to also the organizers? That's happening. Okay, you want me to waste 5 hours of my working time before production on this, and spend half of my production people on this, and spend half of my production budget on this? How does it help me? Do you get it?
Yeah.
How does it help me? Then if we all know that, okay, this is going to help me, then we all sit down as craftsmen, as people of skill, and as people of knowledge to put this. And at the end of the day, we all get the result that Blacko got and 3 Music also got. Currently, we are all talking about Tick. It's because of this thing he did. No matter how little it is, somebody will identify you with it. And also, you said something about Sammy. If you notice, his craftsmanship on stage is constant.
Yeah.
Your energy on stage itself is a different show. I always say I like artists when I listen to their record and I listen to their performance, and they are two different things. Why do I pay for somebody who will come and lip sync? Nowadays, when you call me show, produce, manage a show, I say, let's drop those guys that do track play. Because at the end of the day, the money I give you doesn't worth it.
But that is also performance.
It's no performance.
How do you mean by it's not?
It's lip singing.
But it's performance. No, it is.
It's
No, it is performance.
Okay.
No, you cannot say it is not performance. It is performance.
It's surely performance.
No, it depends on how you do it. So we follow some of these international major shows, and they do the same thing. Just that they come in with that scale of okay, it is my song. It is not a band playing. Put on the instrumental, take maybe some things out, and let me feel in.
-1.
Yes, -1. It is a performance.
But we don't do -1. Though. They do the recording. The record I mean Makotono. I'm playing on Apple. That's the whole thing they are coming to play back to me. We all know how to play stems. Mr. Nana. An artist, they play an artist stems, but he doesn't know the cue of his own stem. Hey! And I'm quite chief first. So I asked myself, who played this song for that guy? Because if you don't know the keys in your own song, hey, me as a producer nowadays, I'm learning keys. So I'm making sure I know the music so that when you come and do figgy, me and you can be on the same level.
I think that's a topic that Brasami can bring on board later.
Another day.
Yeah.
You get me, Brasami?
Yeah.
So I would like to plead with them as we are all going into this festive season. The truth is that the Ghanaian or the world is in stress.
Yeah.
The only people that can relieve us, I swear to you, if I come and meet you on stage and you are singing someone, no matter how superstar you are, I better tell everybody to hoot at you. Because you wasted our time, you wasted our energy. We had pure water or we had stone to you.
Don't start this. In fact, our president was at the Global Citizen Festival and he was hooted at. And Katie Hammond, Honorable Ebeka said, "Omo yes and omutiti se kubi." Say artist be called no grow na. Obizu Beka say omutiti se chobos. That be a pattern fan call. Could you come through? Now, me introduce me last topic now. In fact, BT course now. Yeah. Still talking about props, performance enhancers, and what they do to the act of the artist.
Yes, that has always been my problem with most of the event organizers. And I want to believe that it is the duty of both the event organizer and the artist to make the show beautiful. At times, if you leave it on the artist, yes, you have paid me, I can decide to save money, just come and rock the stage alone and leave.
Hold my balls and
exactly, but what is the essence of building a mega stage and you don't, as an event organizer, and you don't think of how to use the stage? Mind you, all told tickets in any money, only audience in the daily, only artists in any audience in the directly, indirect. Maybe I'm here event organizer and I'm just every day. I pass me the way back. It's about 2 tickets. Into almost 2 tickets, you know, I bet artists, no, but who I don't want to add. It's over build stage kakrana. Yababa na artist back up business here. Na dia go on man. What are you telling us? So we need that effort. Who jam artists no say yes, the artists are episode money and the omo to me eti musika. And they making sure say the show will look good. Because mind you, without that props I can still perform. But ebe kan ho a my dear no efe. It is a person or do who me left me alone. Yes, I can decide to come and do it. It doesn't mean say my performance no. I'll make sure so whatever I have to do as an artist no maye, but the dancers or whatever process they can is just to enhance the show. And at the end of the day, no, yeah, but Black Sheriff Dino, 3 hours also 3 music. Yeah, what would he say? We are all sharing the glory. Sammy, I organizing me event. Yes, I know. Say, okay, let me put all in. Until one day, I will put the blame on event organizers, as you even cited. Most of them, if the artist project, so I wish I get. Why do we ask of riders? Why do musicians have their riders? Yeah. Before you are booking me, I tell you I want A, B, C, D. But Ghana, I won't get. But only penny for a brochure bar. A baby be a man pepper. Now you are back.
A castle pay.
None back. I don't know what I don't know. Funny Chicago. It's never done like that. But I could be by a man. Now my piano, many Ghana and the artists, but I come and judge or see. Honor the one who don't work again. You could say, you will say your money. What must say? And we are also looking at say on the night of performance now, there is competition among the artists. It is the same stage and Obia Baby Janso about performing. And the Nebema oh performance, no, I had the talk of the town. So after same show now porno, oh the end was and sa musical concert, no, a service. And when say service is intangible.
Yeah.
You can't hold it. It is something that you
experience.
Exactly, you experience. It even marketers go beyond to make services tangible by creating certain things. Ebema coffee. Ebe they say they want tofu ya odi coffee
with an experience.
What am I say? Eti to say they are thick ye. Say it will come out well. And no na odi coffee. Ebema or lasting memories are all the time they be okay. So I may call as soon as he show we hey you say I just say we hear movie. You bet me a bed 10 years. Uchi will be able to make a movie no more and some because of story. Almost come anyhow almost they carry you along suspense. It is you work on your psyche. Psychologically, you envision all those things. Now, I buy a part of you. So, investing into your stagecraft is very, very important. Because at the end of the day, Obiasan Ababe show be experience because yes, but when we talk about the concept, we are talking about a performance. A performance, something like a play. You are telling us a story. So take the entire story. Or children say me free. Aha neba, my baby see me room maba. And no idea eden ya deco. So me the be a event organizers and artists themselves. They have to come together
collaborate
to make sure that we make good use of the stage. Also, I will share other events near that you see say a lot have gone into a stage, because I know the Bema Ompo. I think me say okay, and then me charge me phone me charge me show you ebia $50 based on experience my audience nya edi coffee no. Next time I can even charge $100.
Yeah.
And these are things we don't have to let loose. I say all the time, no, you making sure that being it organizers or the artists, make sure hey at times I saw to me doing something say so one provide them a member as an artist, because you also don't want to affect your brand as an artist. Na you do work with baby popo true be na fe niema ye ma and cameras in phone near daddy no be a try no do work and it wouldn't come good to affect your brand. It's a good thing that
let me ask you this. Emeka's observation. Yes. What do you think about it? Where Emeka thinks that the process from the daylight to the night light transitional and remuye. Do you agree with him?
I agree totally with him. You see, so all planning when it was being planned, every BTO because whatever you are doing, it should be believable. And on a bema nipa no enya experience na yeden ediako because ye ba na yesi onipa no o shekukuo mu okukuo no eja wase na utimi ye bibi na afa ye be won eja no kra say ye to eja bi na sate na enhia you spoil everything in as much as ufri esro hoba no ya wo say ufri sro ba no o mu ye wo say say ahoma bi na asoso ni mu na say ni ade die enye bibia it make sure say all those things are covered it we no o man factor that thing say okay you try that no po na ade is here na join we want it to be like Osia no rem because atare the same thing. So that was a good observation from Emeka area. So when we are planning, we have to make sure say we don't leave any loopholes behind Bema fans na audience now we say no although we are scripted but and say look scripted.
I watched a Kevin Hart's performance whilst I was in London. Now performance now obey as a comedian obey was stage the intro no alone was like a movie.
That's right.
The intro of how he was going to get onto the stage to perform. It was like a movie. Cause yeah, home meeting, a move gunshot, like a long story.
That's right.
Cause he say, oh, on you be by fight, be on the back blood, go no what I perform, you know. They say blood and come also a day, also bleeding cause baby, no cause the sun, and it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
A cool baby, as at the end of the day, cause a runa, at the end of a pumpy poof, and the pumpy poof no, the next appearance no on the stage.
Bang.
So well calculated.
We're killing 50% of the show.
The transition, like everything.
And you give the person to keep them hooked.
Watching that alone, like the show is done. So I also want to add this. The reason I mentioned Kevin Hart there. If you want to do some of these things, you need disciplined technical people.
On point.
Because imagine that time I didn't do room and the time I didn't be see and I can one Pia. You miss it. You miss the cue points.
The key points, yeah.
So if you want to do some of these things, you need disciplined technical people. And the technical people are time they do not also you away free because just a second and the impression and the image you want to create, everything will go down the drain. So I think it was good. We want artists to be creative. We want them to start thinking deep like that when it comes to some of these things. But the execution should also be important. But Joshua, take me back to the video once again. I mean, I said Emeka Deno Rene Yampa. Does this really show day?
Yes.
Most of video here that doesn't really show day.
Yes.
No, but is it day because everyone's away if you bring it to our weather or our time here,
6 p.m.
this could be like 6 p.m.
In that rare time now, when this is not our system, this is like our
No. Let's bring it
Look
to
at this
Africa.
shot.
Let's bring it to Africa and our time and our
Look
weather.
at this shot.
Now we are in a longer day, a shorter day,
No.
longer night.
And go home. Let's do the normal African weather type.
Okay, look at this side.
Usi from
And look at helicopter.
Usi from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. I'll be doing that. It's
Hey!
On 19, sir.
I don't know.
That's a
Yeah.
but a quick one. The person me catch Wuni Kojokin say, I dear me, Sammy, every year,
Okay.
every industry,
Which is
one time. That's rehearsal time.
okay.
In an average production. Maybe I must say a fair production here, Cassia, second, we had to be away. You bought 2 weeks rehearsal. You bought 1 week rehearsal. Or no quite a technical rehearsal. Full-fledged production. Some of them bought show, man, kasa. Technical rehearsal with everything. I did okay, I'm on the writing. Or my for 14 days solid.
I get it. Yeah, fanka ho na ini na enye industry no tight.